Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking today's Dreaded D Rose report. Hey, what'd you think about Xavier Woods? Did he look familiar to you? Did to me. Well, he should, because R-Truth and him, this ain't the first time they've been tag teamed together in TNA. They were called, if you remember, Truth and Consequences. Woods was Consequences Creed for TNA. Anyway, it was a takeoff of Apollo Creed on the Rocky shows, and I don't think he ever did do very good in TNA, but hey, he was there. We'll see how he does over here. Dark main event after last night's Raw Country went off the air in Nashville. John Cena successfully defended the World Heavyweight title against Alberto Del Rio in a lengthy match, it said. And WWE taped the following matches in Nashville for this week's Superstars. Los Matadors taking on Hunico and Camacho, which should be a good match. And Tyson Kidd taking on Fandango, probably good too. Hornswoggle, Brodus Clay, and others hosted a WrestleMania reading event, Thomasville Heights Elementary School in Atlanta, Georgia this morning. And Monday's episode of WWE Raw Country scored a 195,000 plus on social media score, up 13% from the previous week. Raw ranked number 2 on cable TV for Monday night behind Carolina Panthers taking on a New England Patriots NFL game. All right, Xavier, what? I'll get done talking here in a minute. Xavier Woods, who made his Raw debut last night, received a number of congratulatory tweets from his co-workers and other people in the wrestling industry. General feeling is that Woods is well-liked and deserving the spot on the main roster as long as he's been in WWE Developmental, which has been back in July of 2010. And where is he now? Oh, David Otunga. Well, other than being with his wife, which I don't blame him, he's been making the media rounds today promoting his muscle and fitness cover, magazine cover. The internal word going around is that WWE is thrilled to death with WrestleMania 30 ticket sales so far. A number of ticket level, I guess are already sold out. Not all of them, though. As WWE finalizes the production for the main event, more tickets going to be released where they figure out how big a stage they want, and where the other odds and ends are going to go. They usually free up some tickets. And then an update from earlier. Didn't we? Did I say an update? Maybe not. Anyway, Rey Mysterio was limping around backstage after Raw last night and noted that Rey was even seen limping on his way to the ring and after Raw went off the air. So he may not be 100%, but they wanted to get him out there, I guess. Either that or he hurt his knee going to the ring. I don't know. But I hope not, because, man, people love that guy, and he gets a hell of a pop whenever he comes out. As soon as that music hits. And WWE Developmental champion, Big E Langston, don't you? Anyway, he spoke with Josh Matthews on WWE app last night during Raw. Big E said it was unbelievable that he's champion in WWE and called it a dream. And on a related note, WWE.com cameras followed Big E all day Monday as he prepared for the IC match against Axel. Footage from that's going to be airing on the WWE app during Friday's SmackDown, so just hang on, it'll be there. Steve Austin, don't know whether you listen to podcasts or not, he's interviewing Dusty for a new podcast today. Renee Young spoke to Xavier and Truth after their win on last night's Raw. Woods said, of course, it was a dream come true that he's on Raw and SmackDown. He also won the WWE Tag Team Champion division. MLB star Josh Reddick noted on Twitter that he's going to be at tonight's SmackDown taping in Atlanta also. I don't know what we're supposed to do about that. Buy him a bat? In the following, to recent reports, Dave Belzer stated that the latest Wrestling Observer Radio that Ryback is in the doghouse. Again, or still, I don't know which. No word yet on why LAYLA wasn't used at the recent European tour, and it isn't included in the 7-on-7 Diva match either, Survivor Series. Some speculation she might be injured, knee again maybe. Not confirmed. Her last TV match was 10 Diva Tag Team match on September 23rd, and she hasn't been seen at all since October 17th. Or hasn't tweeted since October 17th. Dog trying to get in the trash. Get out of there. Anyway, there's a kind of a special Q&A session with Tommy Dreamer, if you're interested in it, and Scott Hall before the Maryland Championship Wrestling aggravated assault event in Maryland this Saturday, November 23rd. Tickets for and more information if you want to visit it, marylandwrestling.com. Mark Henry tweeted after last night's Raw that he said he's almost ready to return. Almost back, he said. Raw got me ready to do someone bad. Hall of Fame's ready for the next inductee. Alright, WWE's website has reiterated the fact that Curtis Axel and Ryback are no longer Paul Heyman guys. They tried to make it clear last night, but sometimes we don't believe them. I don't know why. The belief is that Heyman will be kept off TV till Brock comes back, or, you know, if they get another storyline change going on, they'll bring him back with someone else, maybe. Speaking of Jericho, weren't we speaking of Jericho? I thought we were. We weren't? Quit. Quit. Where are you? Anyway, he noted in a recent... I'll be back with you in a second. He noted in a recent interview with Zaptuit.com that he's been working on his next book ever since August 9th. The next book will pick up exactly where the Undisputed left off and go until 2013 Royal Rumble, covering about 5 years. Jericho joked about doing a fourth book. I haven't even read the first one yet. And as noted, Ring of Honor star Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards are at the Performance Center for a week-long tryout. Richards is still be leaving, I guess, for Japan next week. So they got to do whatever they get. Anyway, they're going for Pro Wrestling Noah promotion. But apparently, they will be returning to the Performance Center for more workout after that. Richards and Edwards are not signed, but are reportedly, though, being paid while being in Orlando. That's kind of nice. All right, tonight's WWE main event and SmackDown taping is going to be taking place from the Phillips Arena, Atlanta, Georgia. Nothing's been announced for the main event, but Cody Rhodes and Goldust will defend the tag team title against Swagger and Cesaro on SmackDown. And locally, it's going to be Cena taking on Alberto again. And several readers pointed out that R-Truth, Xavier Woods debuted their new tag team on Raw last night. Previously, well, I was telling you about that already. Don't know why it's on there twice. Truth and Consequences. Anyway, I just brought this up. This is kind of strange that... TMZ.com reported that this afternoon that George St. Pierre will take a break from UFC to handle two major personal crises. His father is dying, and he got a woman pregnant that doesn't want her, doesn't want the baby, doesn't want to have the baby. So that kind of clarifies some cryptic comments, I guess, that St. Pierre made after winning this past Saturday's title over Johnny Hendricks at UFC 167. So, boy, he's got some pressure on his hands. Thanks for clicking, you guys. We gotta go.